What's up, guys? Back with another one. I'm Ryan, my man George.
What's poppin', guys? How you living out there?
Lost in Vegas coming back at you. Unbiased real reaction.
Right, man. Shout out to our free thinkers, of course.
Yeah, man. So Porcupine Tree.
Porcupine Tree, Fear of a Blank Planet.
Okay.
Little ode to Public Enemy there. They had Fear of a Black Planet. You know what I'm saying? So, you guys said Porcupine Tree was the shit. That's all I've been saying. Porcupine Tree. Cool. Let's give him a shot. Porcupine Tree, Fear of a Blank Planet. Interesting groove.
Yeah.
Very interesting. I like it. I like that it's different.
It is different.
You know, a little bit different than from what we're accustomed to hearing. So that's a plus. You know. So let's keep it going.
TV, yeah, it's always on. I flicker around the screen and moving at your screams. I'm isolated in the shit blowing up. Oh, it's hard to give up ever trying to talk to me.
Damn.
Yep.
Xbox is a god to me. A finger on the switch. My mother is a bitch. My father gave up ever trying to talk to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
A lot of people that I know in my personal life will give up hanging out with their girlfriend or wife to play video games. I'm like, what do you do? Oh man, I gotta play this new game. I'm about to call in to work. Play this new game. I'm like, what? Real?
Play this new game. That's what.
Yeah, that's crazy. And you know who you are. Your name is gonna
Listen,
remain
man.
nameless.
I'm not saying he called his mother a bitch, but if my mom even thought that I was thinking of her being a bitch, and I'm sitting there playing Xbox, and my father or somebody wasn't getting through to me, that Xbox would not exist.
Exactly.
It would be gone. The TV would be gone. You know what I'm saying? Take your ass outside. Sorry. But yeah, interesting lyrics though.
It is.
Sure.
You know what? And I like it.
Yeah.
I like it because I think that is needed. Mm-hmm. You know, it really is. So
Bring awareness.
yeah, man.
Don't try engaging me. The fakest of shrugs, the prescription drugs. You'll never find the person inside. The pills are on the rise.
That's dope.
Gotta stop it. That was really good lyrics right there.
Yeah, man.
Very good lyricism. Don't try. Don't try.
Engaging me.
The biggest of the shrugs.
The prescription is the drug. Nah, fuck that.
He fucked up. He was going though. That'd be hot though if they had two people singing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The biggest of the shrugs.
Yeah.
That'd be hot. But real shit, man. You know, don't try engaging me. The Vegas of the shrugs, the prescription drugs. You'll never find a person inside. He said, curiosity has given up on me. I'm tuning out desires. The pills are on the rise.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, we take away it's a pill for everything now, right?
Dude, man. And you know what really stands out about that? Curiosity has given up on me. Because that's what happens, right? We fall into our, mode of doing the same shit over and over and over again that you're just like, nah, why do something different? No, why? For what?
And prescription drugs, I mean, they turn people into zombies. Like I said, there's a pill for everything.
Oh my goodness.
Curiosity has given up on me. I'm not willing to do anything but sit in the house, maybe I don't know, wallow in my own despair.
Play video games.
I'm becoming a mindless zombie. Mm-hmm. Fear of a blank planet. So I love how they're addressing the usage of prescription drugs and how pills are on the rise. Mm-hmm. So I think that's really
and everything
important lyricism.
Yeah, and everything is a drug, right?
Yep.
Video games, right? We touched on video games, right? Mm-hmm. Touched on drugs themselves, right? What's next? You know what I'm saying?
Let's keep it going.
Yeah, man.
They're touching on so much in here, man.
Yep, another addiction, right?
But right here, this line is more like a cry for help. I need to know that someone sees that there's nothing left. I am simply not here. That's a cry for help. Mm-hmm. He said, I'm through with pornography. The acting is lame. The action is tame. Explicitly dull. Arousal annulled, right?
Yep.
So you can't even get it up anymore. I'm just
basically, but that's what they say though. They say if you watch too much of it, right?
Yeah.
That it desensitizes you.
You are desensitized from that. So every facet of your life is being affected. You can't engage, you can't socialize, right? You're in the house playing video games, your sex life goes down the drain.
Yep.
Right? That's what's happening. Pills are on the rise, drugs are making us desensitized, and we're becoming desensitized by television, desensitized by
what is the common theme
games.
there? What is the common theme there? Devices, right? Whether it be social media, video games, something is taking you away from humanity, right?
But yeah,
something
you're
is
losing
taking
your humanity.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So very good lyricism, as we said, man. Let's keep it going.
My friend says he wants to die. He's in a band, the silent culture, the clothes are all bright, the music is quiet. To know that someone sees me, there's nothing left to simply end up
That's cool. This is smooth right here.
Yeah.
Let's break down.
somewhere, nowhere, you don't care. Catch the breeze.
It's like you're indifferent to everything. Mm-hmm. It's like you don't feel anything.
Sterile.
You're indifferent. You're sterile. It's almost like, at least if you're depressed, you feel something. At least if you're going through depression, at least there's sadness. You know what I'm saying? But to be indifferent to just everything and not feel anything, to be
Yep.
almost like a vegetable,
Just done.
a living, just walking vegetable, it's sad. Just blank. I say that because he said you're somewhere, you're nowhere, you don't care. You know, you don't try to be like, you don't mind, you feel no sun, you steal a gun just to kill time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate the fact that this is more of a streamlined approach lyrically because it's an important issue.
That it's clear. It's clear,
Clear.
cut expectation of what they're talking about.
Streamlined.
You know
And still well written. You can be streamlined and straightforward, but still well written.
Yep.
And I think it's important to make sure that people are getting that message. You know what I mean? Because this is a problem.
Yep.
So let's finish it up. Probably should have waited to the songs. I didn't think the song was gonna end that quickly.
Yeah.
All right, man. So what you think, Ryan? Playlist?
No, but what I will say. Yeah, I knew that was kind of abrasive, huh? let me say it again. I don't think it's gonna make my playlist, and here's why.
Okay.
Because I know that was a little abrasive, and here's why. I think the lyricism in it was great, and I love that. I think the messaging in it needs to be heard, needs to be said. I think it's definitely a meaning there, and I like that because there's so many different things that we become sterile to in life, right? Whether it's TV, whether it's video games, whether it's social media, whether it's pornography, whether it's what else did I leave out? Pills, right? Whatever it is, drugs, you know. So I think that's something that needs to be said. I know that this is creative, and I know maybe I'm just not used to hearing a song structured like that. But the music was at times, I would say 90% of the song was overpowering. What I had to be like, what is he saying? How was he saying? Because it's the music was drowning out what he was saying. So that part of it I didn't like. I think that vocally should have been a little bit more powerful because there is some meaningful things in here that people need to hear.
Yep.
You know, if we didn't have the lyrics in front of us, I wouldn't have heard any of that.
Yeah.
So that part of it I didn't like, and it just was so different than what I'm used to hearing as far as a rock or metal or progressive metal or progressive rock, whatever it falls into. That it was just I just don't think it came together well. I just don't think it meshed really well together, man. Is it bad just because I don't like it? No. I just don't think that I'm used to hearing that sound. So that's kind of my take on it. It's not gonna make my playlist for those reasons, but shout out to them. That was definitely something that needs to be said as far as the lyrics and the meaning behind it.
Yeah, absolutely. Fear of a blank planet, man. What can you say? because that is a fear. That should be a concern, and I think it's a concern that is sort of flying under the radar.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not talked about enough, and I love how he did. I mean, if your kid's running around a little bit too much, maybe, just maybe, you don't need to give them a pill for that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you need to get them involved in some extracurricular activities to tire them out a little bit. You know, we don't always have to use pills to solve every little issue that we have, and I think we've become dependent on the uses of drugs, right?
Yeah.
And then obviously what happens, there are side effects of drugs. Every drug has a side effect. There's not one drug that doesn't have a side effect. So the side effects could be, you know what I mean, if we continue on this path, right, with the rise of usage of pills, is being antisocial, is not knowing how to be social. And also even social media devices, right? I think that was covered in here as well. It's just, you know, you're constantly in the house on video games. You're a slave to your devices, and it's taking away your humanity. You're losing your humanity as a result as well. So I thought that was a really important message that I think they knocked it out the park with. So I love the creativity in that. So guys, this is gonna be I'm gonna force this one on my playlist. This isn't traditionally something that would make my playlist, but it's because it's something that I wouldn't traditionally listen to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think it's important to expose yourself to things that might be outside of your comfort zone sometimes. But in order to do that, in order for a song to make my forced playlist, I still have to see something in it. It can't just be nothing about the song that I like.
Gotcha.
So there are things about the song I like. I like the lyrics, and I do like the drumming in this, and I do like the eerie sort of guitar lines that I'm hearing in this as well. So that's something that I think is important for us to kind of put out there to you guys. That's something that I want to do more. Is when I do like something, if it's not a song that grabs me in its totality, I want to start putting more songs on the list. That at least when I see certain elements that I like, that I would at least give a shot. You know what I'm saying? Because we'll listen to songs here and there, like Again and something like that, like right after the video. But I think it's important for us to just keep trying to give more things a shot, because we broaden our ears a lot. You know what I mean? Since we started this channel, man. You know, so there's definitely a decent amount of songs that I wouldn't give it a chance.
Right. Had
we not been doing this channel. So I want to keep that going, but I want to turn it up a notch. Turn it up a notch. So this will make the playlist, but it's a forced entry. You know what I'm saying? It's like the nerd, the last dude you pick on the basketball team and shit. Like, I'm gonna pick you, bruh, because I see potential in you. I see potential. You got a nice jump shot.
Right.
So yeah, anyways. So that's it. So that's gonna be interesting to see if this one grows on me. I'll keep everybody updated.
Yeah.
To see if
I'm interested.
Yeah.
I'm very much interested. That sounds great.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna ask him this.
And I might not like it. I might force it on my playlist, give it a couple spins, and still not like it. But I think it's
at least
important.
You tried, though.
It's important to try and give things more chances, because you're always gonna like the same shit then if that's the case. You're never gonna broaden your horizons. So
you're right.
So that's it, guys. That's the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed it, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And also, you know, if you're interested, check out our Patreon channel. You get early access to our content. And that's it. This is Laws of Vegas. George, Ryan, we out.